What's good, y'all? We back. Eastside Echoes podcast. Man, it's good to be here today. As y'all can see, we got another chair. So I got a lot of stuff to talk to y'all about another time. But right now, the first guest, I got to introduce him. Hold on. I got to introduce him. Y'all, this is somebody who I hold very high. I value his opinion. Great dude. He's a great basketball player and probably an even better person. A Padua Bruin legend. St. John Fisher. Keuka College. Conference championship. Got his team all the way to the NCAA tournament. So, the one and only Akinlana Popoola, AP. My dog.
What's up, bro? What's good, bro?
What's
up, Pa? How y'all doing today, man? It's good to be here,
bro.
Always,
Thank
buddy.
you for being here, bro.
Always.
It's so good to have you, dog. So, y'all, this is one of the people that in my heart and in my mind is kind of like, I feel like his story and his testimony can really impact one of y'all. And AP, I just kind of want to talk about, I want you to tell me your story. I'm going to chime in, you know what I'm saying, as we go. And I also want to talk about your story and then also how me and you met. And I don't even know if I totally remember that, but I want to talk about how we started talking and, you know what I'm saying, how we got so close, and then we'll just go from there. So
yeah.
you can start where, it's not an interview. I do got some questions. Where my notes at? I had notes. Yeah, all right, I got some notes, bro. So I got some notes for you, dog. But listen. Bro, it's not an interview, it's a conversation.
I got you.
But I do got some, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to ask as
Say
if
that.
I don't know you.
Say that.
So let's go.
Yeah, from the inner city of Cleveland.
No. Tell them what street. Tell them. Yeah. Come on, bro. I need that.
I don't really claim a street, though.
But still, though, like,
I don't claim a street, but
give me more.
I grew up on Broadview, most of it. Then, like, we bounced around houses a lot, bro. I probably lived like 8 or 9 different spots in Cleveland for real.
Okay.
Yeah, started over on Broadview by Mooney, and then
You went to
then
Charles?
I was over there by Clark. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Charles Mooney. Then I was over there by Clark, and then I was over there by Pearl when I went to high school.
Okay.
So, yeah, man. Basketball, bro. Basketball changed my life. My dad, he used to drop me off at the rec. I started at Estabrook. Mm-hmm. He'd just drop me off at the rec, come back at like 7 and pick me up. You feel me? So I just be there hooping all day.
So what age did you start doing that, though?
I was probably like 10, bro.
Okay.
I was probably like 9, 10. He'd drop me off. He'd come back and get me. And then I got to like 4th grade, 5th grade. I started going to Cadell, and then that changed everything for real. Like, I met Joe. Shout out Coach Joe, man.
Hey, shout out Coach Joe. Coach Joe, if you watching this.
No, not that Joe.
Coach Joe?
It's 2 Joes. It's 2 Joes.
Oh, I thought you were talking about
Joe.
my Coach Joe.
I forgot Joe's last name, but y'all know who I'm talking about. If y'all went to Cadell for real, man. Joe put me through my first workout. You know what I'm saying? He was teaching me the right, left, right, up. And then realistically, the nickname AP came from him, bro. Because I was playing in like the little night league games, and I was playing in the rec league games. And my name, Akinlana.
Akinlana, nobody can say that.
He like, bro, I ain't saying your name, bro. I'm going to call you AP. So everybody started calling me AP then.
Wow.
You know
so what age was this, though?
This was like 4th grade.
Wow.
This was like 4th grade. So all the way up to 4th grade, when I was at Mooney, everybody knew me as Akin. Everybody called me Akin. My mom, pops, they all called me Akin. But then once I got there, they started calling me AP at Cadell. Wow. And then from Cadell, I started hooping at St. Ignatius of Antioch, however you say it. Okay. I started hooping there. Everybody there knew me as AP. And that's where the high school coaches used to go. So all the high school coaches that was hitting me, they called me AP. Wow. You feel me? So then it went from there. High school, AP, college, AP. Like, that's where the name
So talk to me
really
more
came
what
from.
it was like growing up before you got to high school, like from elementary school to high school. Like, talk to me about like what life was like other than just basketball. Like, what was...
Bro, realistically, bro, it was all basketball, bro. Like, in terms of, like, middle school to high school, even elementary, bro, it was always like, I'm trying to hoop. I know once I got to, like, when I was going into 5th grade, that's when, like, I really started focusing on basketball. Like, I did a whole bunch of stuff. I was boxing, karate, football, played a little bit of soccer. I was at the rec. Because at the rec, they try to keep us busy, so they make us play a whole bunch of random sports. So, like, I was playing baseball and volleyball, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I was just doing everything to stay active. But where everything started with me with basketball was I got an invite to Buckeye Prep. Because I used to play for, like, the Garfield Middle School all of that. Okay. So once I got that invite, bro, it changed. Who?
IBM, Ignatius Basketball or something.
I'm not here.
Coach, I thought you played... Where
talking about IBA.
IBA.
Yeah, IBA was St. Nation Inside over on Lorraine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's where you met Coach Ansbury.
That's where I met Ansbury.
Yeah.
That's where I met Ansbury.
Y'all, listen. Hey, y'all need to listen to me right now. Listen, I've been at this for a week, bro. Y'all don't understand how much, bro. I went to extreme lengths to find some dirt on this dude, and there is just no dirt I can find on you. Not dirt, like, but you get what I'm saying. Like, bro, this dude is like, he's perfect, bro. He, like, never did, like, dog. I can't find, nobody got no stories for you. No, I'm like, dang, bro. I can't find nothing on him, bro. I heard your recruitment to Padua. Coach Ansbury came and talked to you. You got Jewish Shadow Day. Yeah. And you went up there, and the first thing that I heard was, even coming in like April and May, just for like pickup. Yeah. Some of Coach Ansbury's friends from St. Ed's, I think that he used to play with, were playing pickup with y'all, and you were in 8th grade, was about to finish out, and you were about to go into your freshman year of high school. Yeah. And he was saying that you came in as an 8th grader and literally were talking more than the seniors, were being vocal, were communicating, was just, everybody knew that you were going to be really good. And you played Summer League. I think this was around June. Yeah. And he put you on the JV squad. Yeah. Right? On a weekend, right? He put you on the JV squad. Yeah. And after that weekend, you never played JV again. Yeah.
This was Eastern Ohio. Yeah. I remember it. So at first I'm like, they're going to be playing JV, bro. Like, I was killing. I ain't going to lie. They had it. I was out there killing. They had to bring me up, bro. They had to. But then when I got to that varsity level, it was definitely different. For sure. That summer was like, I'm like, nah, like, this different. But then I started getting better. You know what I'm saying? It was just new. Everybody was bigger. I was like 13, 14, bro. You feel me? And everybody was 17, 18. But I think I held my own, though, to the best of my ability.
So talk to me about freshman year.
Freshman year of high school, I went to Padua, so I was in Parma. Besides basketball, it was definitely a culture shock with me because where I come from, it was a lot more diversity. So once I got there, the culture shift was totally different. Wow. But in terms of basketball, I feel like I was ready, bro. Like, I was ready. Like, as he said, like, I was always talking, play hard. Like, since I was young, bro, it got ingrained in, like, playing with Coach Ron. Coach Ron changed. He was like the fundamental. I met Coach Ron, right? Yeah, Coach Ron was like he was the fundamental of my whole everything. Like, everything I did, he was the fundamental of it. Yeah, for sure, bro. Stand-up guy, bro. Still to this day, like, he couldn't make it to the graduation, but I know he wanted to be there.
Congratulations, by the way.
Appreciate you,
my boy just got his bachelor's degree,
Bachelor's,
right?
Yeah,
my dog.
Yeah.
My boy just graduated, bro. I meant to say that, bro. Yeah. So keep going through freshman year. Y'all made it to the first round of playoffs and y'all lost.
Yeah, we made it first round. We lost to Clearview. Out there in Lorraine.
It was good then? It was good then?
Nah, we was just bad, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, we was bad. But they had a guard that was solid, though. But I don't even know if he went to play college ball after that. But but like my freshman year in general, it was a solid year for a freshman, if you ask me.
But you lost in the first round of the playoffs.
Yeah, we lost, but like we wasn't that good though.
And you text Coach Ansbury after the game, and you said, "Coach, we're never gonna lose in the first round of playoffs again."
Yeah, I lied though.
Y'all didn't.
No, I lied.
When?
My sophomore year. When I came back from injury.
From Liz Frank?
Yeah, bro. That's when it got bad, bro.
Yeah.
That's when.
But you weren't playing at full health.
I wasn't. I shouldn't have been on the court, bro.
I know.
I didn't even know that.
So I'm injured, and y'all AP has been a huge piece of me getting injured and just being in my corner since I've been injured. Just kind of talking me through and giving me different mental tips to go through. He's one. I know I keep saying it, but he's really one of them ones. I admire this dude, not just as a basketball player, but just as a human being, just as a person, bro. Especially on the basketball court, there's two people I know, and you're one of them. And I don't know if you know him, Santana Bug.
Yeah, I know him. I'm hip to him.
Yeah. So you and him, I admire the poise that y'all play with. Y'all play and nothing bothers you. It doesn't matter if you're up by 30, down by 30. Doesn't matter if you got to hit a game-winning shot. Y'all are like stone cold. And the other thing I admire about you is your pull-up midi. I mean, it's literally y'all pull-up midi. AP's transition pull-up midi is like second to none. I don't know anybody else who's that quick. It just cross boom every time, bro.
Straight to the spot.
But I admire that about you, bro.
Appreciate
and I know
you,
I haven't told you that, so I'm telling you that here so they can see it and you know.
Appreciate you, brother. Love, man.
But I want to talk about this injury. I want to talk about this injury.
Yeah.
And what was that like for you and stuff like that?
It was tough because I felt like that I was getting to a point in basketball where I was getting really good at basketball. You see what I'm saying? And it happened at the end of July.
So kind of where I was at.
It happened at the end of July.
Like mentally, where I was at.
Yeah, bro. My jumper was like I was in the gym with Tommy and Marco. Shout out y'all boys, man. We was in the gym every day getting up mad shots, bro. And the biggest thing for me going into my sophomore year was getting stronger and being able to hit open trays. Because I wasn't born to be able to shoot. I couldn't shoot in middle school, and I couldn't shoot my first 2 years of high school. So that was the biggest thing. I felt like my jumper, I was starting to hit more shots.
But you could always hit the midi, though.
I could always hit the midi. Always hit the midi, but I had to hit the catch shoot trays because the goal was D1. If you D1, you got to hit catch shoot trays wide open.
Of course.
You see what I'm saying? So
not even that. Not even D1. Just like
honestly, it's any level now.
Basketball at any level. If you cannot catch and shoot, you can't play, bro.
No, it's facts.
You can't catch and shoot.
It's facts, especially being a small guard. You got to be able to hit down, knock down shots.
And you got to be strong.
For sure. But yeah, that was the goal.
How did the Liz Frank? How did that happen?
Bro, it was fried, bro. I was on the wing.
Can I stop you real quick? Y'all, Liz Frank is like a it's usually like what NFL players get, like a football player gets from like running on the turf. So for a basketball player, like this is a super rare injury.
Yeah. It's like a torn ligament in the middle of your foot. Like I got a big scar in the middle of my foot from like my big toe down.
From your big toe down. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, tell me how you
it was weird, bro. I did some John Wall. You feel me? Like I went because I remember we was playing Warrensville in the summer league in the church league, and I was on the left wing. I drove down to the right. And Momo, I remember it was Momo, bro. Momo dropped. He jumped. I
don't know if I know.
You don't know. He's from Warrensville. But he jumped this way, and I'm coming like this, and I did a spin move. Like I tried to do a 360 in the air, but I didn't get up enough. So when I came down, this like the front of my foot, it went like this, and all of this turned, and not my ankle. My ankle ain't turned, but all this turned.
So like if this is your big toe,
it went.
This is your big toe. It went like this, but your ankle didn't go, just your foot.
Yes. Wow. Yes.
That's horrible.
And then I probably made it worse because I was trying to get back in the game. Like I limped off, and I was over on the side trying to do this. Like I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. That was probably just every ligament pop, pop, pop. I was killing it. I was probably killing it, bro.
That's AP for you, y'all. That's AP for you, bro.
Yeah, I was trying to get back on the court, bro.
Y'all, AP is on some Kobe stuff. Like, dog, he get hurt. He's trying to come back in the game. Like, that's what it is, bro.
Yeah, I probably should have just stopped though. If I can go back, I think I would have just stopped because I probably made it worse. Bro.
Me too.
Definitely
I would have stopped too.
But,
So how long did you have to sit out?
This happened July 8th. I ain't come back till like January. So
But didn't
August,
you play
September,
on it?
October, November,
Or
December.
you played the second half of the season on it?
Yeah, January. But my leg itself wasn't strong enough. I was still limping, bro. Only way for me to play was if I taped my ankle. That's when I started.
You limped the rest of that season.
I did limp the rest of the season. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was trying not to, and I thought it was like a. I think at that time I didn't know exactly what it was. Like if I didn't tape my ankle, bro, I couldn't do it. Like the limp would be worse.
So what process did you go through mentally while you were injured?
It was a tough time.
Because you were still young though. Like
I was still young, but at that time, like a lot of people don't know this, but I had gotten some trouble. You feel me? So I was on punishment at the crib. And
y'all, AP did do something wrong. AP did do something wrong, finally, bro.
I was on punishment at the crib, and I'm up there with I can't even move. You feel me? Because my foot. So it was definitely whack, bro.
No Xbox.
I had no Xbox, no phone. No phone. Feel me? I had a computer, but like I was just listening to mad music. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really have no. Yeah, bro.
What year was this?
It was whack though.
What year was this?
2019, and that was before COVID. That was before COVID. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was before COVID.
Yeah, it was whack, bro. Mentally, I definitely was not in a good space, but I was still outside trying to do what I could. I was outside shooting. My little sister to get my rebounds, and I'm out there trying to shoot. I was doing push-ups and all that. And I just couldn't wait to get back on the court, bro. You feel me? Like, yeah. I remember once I got to doing PT, I was doing it every day.
So they didn't do no surgery or nothing?
They did. I had surgery. Wow. Yeah, bro. I had surgery. At first, I thought it was just a bone bruise. And then they came back when I did the MRI. They was like, yeah, that's torn ligament. So, like, if you want surgery, you can get it. If not, I'm like, I'm going to get the surgery. Feel me?
For sure.
Yeah.
So, like, that second half of the season, from January to February, March,
yeah.
You were limping. You were still playing.
Yeah, I was trying, bro. Like, I was trying not to, but I still had a slight limp. Like, if I show you videos of how I was moving, you could tell, like, something wasn't right. And then when I went to the doctor after the season, he did, like, a quad test. You do the quad test. I was at, like, 60%. At that time, I was at 60%. Wow. He was like, bro, you shouldn't have been back.
They did it in the Biodex? The thing you had to kick?
I think so. It was during COVID, bro. That's 6 years ago, bro. I don't really remember too much, but I do remember being in there and him telling me, like, I wasn't good. Like, I shouldn't have been playing.
Dang, bro.
Yeah.
Dang, bro.
But, like, the coach, like, Ansbury ain't know. You feel me? I got cleared. You feel me?
No, he knew.
The coach.
He knew.
He knew?
Yeah, he knew. He knew.
I didn't know he knew.
But he.
That's the thing, though.
What he said was you were cleared to play.
Yeah, he knew I was cleared to play.
Uh-huh.
The trainer cleared me. Doctor cleared me. But the trainer shouldn't have cleared me.
So the trainer cleared you and then the doctor cleared you, or? I
don't know the order, but I know, like, if I was probably with a different, like, physical therapist, they probably would have been like, nah, you're not ready, bro.
Wow.
Like, your quad strength don't match because it probably increased the chance of me hurting this leg, which I never did.
Thank
you
God.
feel me?
But
Jesus. I wasn't ready, bro. My leg strength wasn't good. For me, I couldn't even jump and smack the glass, and I was doing that before I got hurt. I was trying to dunk before I got hurt.
Hey, y'all, if there has been one person in my life who has tried to get me to dunk the basketball, it's AP.
Yeah, go get on that glass, bro.
AP has tried to get me to dunk the basketball since my freshman year at college, and shoot, I was low key.
You just got to jump though.
I was low key.
You just got to jump.
I was getting
you
better. You
weren't close. You was getting up though.
I was getting better though.
You got to keep jumping though. You got to keep jumping.
But I was getting better at it though.
You was trying. We was at Estabrook. Estabrook got the low. They got the low backboards for me, so everybody can go up there and smack glass.
Okay, I see what you.
That's what LP was doing.
Okay. But then I hurt my knee. But it is what it is when I get back off one leg, baby. You know what I'm saying? But so junior year and then a senior year, and I think. What year did you graduate? You graduated 2022.
Yeah.
So you were already in St. John Fisher. So do you want to talk about junior year?
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about junior year.
So going into my junior year was probably my biggest summer development because I played. Really? Yeah. Shout out Devontae, Coach Devontae Harris. I think that's his last name.
I don't know what it is.
But shout out because I was playing with Mac with TG and. It was just like that summer where he was just teaching me how to be a killer, bro. And I was in the gym OD because during COVID, that's when the gyms was closed. You know what I'm saying? Me and my man's Gordon, we used to ride up to We used to ride up to the hill. I forget exactly where it's at, but we used to ride up the hill, and it was just one hoop on the outside, and we used to be out there every day, bro. And that's when I'm really working on my jumper, like, and I was working on extending my range, so I started hitting a lot of deeper trays. So when I was with that AAU team,
trying to make me extend my range too, bro. Before I
you gotta shoot what a real man shoot at. They don't shoot on the 3-point line. But yeah, so that's when my confidence started getting up. You know what I'm saying? I started doing everything with the rock. I started finishing lays. Mm-hmm. I started making a lot more shots. I was in step back trays. So my junior year, when I got to school, it was a little different because it was more structured. Right. You know what I'm saying? But my junior year was a solid year. I was hitting a lot more shots, hitting a lot more open shots. You know what I'm saying? But I also had Dave Rice on my team, so he was our man. He was the man at that time. Okay. You feel me? So which he played to have a good had a good D3 school, D3 career also. But yeah, bro, junior year was a solid year, I think, in terms of development, and it set me up for going into my senior year.
So see, and this whole time I don't know when you knew about me, but I kind of knew about you. I think you knew about me even when you was at Parma. Even when I was in 8th grade, I think you knew about me. Uh-huh. But we just weren't tight. We weren't tight like how we got over the past 4 or 5 years. Yeah. So senior year, y'all, this is Mr. Bruin. Yeah. Mr. Bruin, y'all. He won Mr. Bruin at Padua. Highest point game was 27. And then 27?
It was 30.
I thought it was 27 in high school.
30 at Lakewood.
I heard 27, and then the next day or the next game you had 24.
I don't know.
I'm just telling you
I know. Yeah, 30 versus Lakewood. I know when I played Normandy, I gave them that work. I had like 6 threes. That game I had 27. And then I don't remember the game before that. I don't know what happened. But I know going into that Normandy game, I was pissed off because we lost. I don't know who we lost to, though.
Okay. But so I went back through some files. Uh-huh. And, okay, so tell me what your recruitment was like.
It was solid.
If COVID didn't happen, I think you would have been like a D2 player.
I think so, too.
But that level stuff, y'all, like it mattered, but like it mattered, but it don't really matter no more.
Just because I'm D3 don't mean that I'm not better than JUCO guys, and not just because you D2 don't mean you better than D3 guys.
Right, exactly.
Just because you D1 don't mean you're not better than D. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank you.
It's really just fit. That. It's really just fit and opportunity, the system you
bro. In and what the coach thinks.
Yep. You know. Yeah, where was I going?
Senior year, 27 point, 24.
Yeah, I mean, in terms of like recruitment.
Yeah.
So by going into Mr. Bruin was like an athletic award that you got at Padua. You know, just like from your 4 years.
Hey, y'all, only legends get that though, bro. Only legends get Mr. Bruin.
A little bit,
right?
A little bit, but in terms of recruiting process, going into my senior year, I was getting looked at by Malone. And D2, some Christian school out here in Ohio, but he told Coach Ansbury that I didn't play hard. And I think he saw me play at Eastern Ohio. And if anybody played at Eastern Ohio, yeah, it was weird. Anybody that played at Eastern Ohio, bro, you play like 50 games.
I gotta stop you, bro. Listen, y'all. Y'all don't know how many calls I made. This dude, even forget the calls. Even my time working out with AP, bro. This dude goes 1,000% every single workout, every single day. Doesn't matter if he's tired. Doesn't matter if he's sore. Doesn't matter what he did yesterday. Doesn't matter how much sleep he got the night before. He comes to the gym, weight room, or on a court, and he goes a whole 1,000%. So for me to hear that is like really, really wow.
I know when Ansbury heard that, he was surprised too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Only thing I can think of, bro, is he probably came to Eastern Ohio. When you go to Eastern Ohio, you play like 50 games outside. Bro, bodies was cooked, bro. But still, I'm like, anyways. So they hit me, and then that was like the only. And I had West Virginia and Wesleyan, and they offered me, but I feel like they was just offering everybody.
That was D2.
Bro. That was D2. I went down there.
Where's that at? West Virginia.
West Virginia. Yeah, it's West Virginia. But they wasn't offering no scholarly money though, so that was as equal as the D3, bro. And it was 8 hours away, which I didn't really care about being like far from the crib, but. Bro, 8 hours. I'm going 8 hours away, and the closest Chipotle 2 hours. Come on, bro. I wasn't really. And like I said, they was offering everybody, bro. Like they was offering everybody. And then St. John Fisher hit me. they hit me off of Twitter, and it was weird because I kind of had to follow up with them.
You had to follow up with them?
Yeah, they hit me in like December, and then
of 2021. Going into 2022
in my senior year, because the coach that was at St. John Fisher, he coached that. He used to. I think he went to Revere, and he coached at Revere for a little bit. Oh. So like what's his name, Pete Nance, and all the Nance bros. Like he know all of them. Okay. But he had hit me on Twitter, and then things went silent. And then I saw the viral. Shout out my boy Big Cozy, man. I don't know if you know Big Cozy, but
I know the viral. I know the viral video.
He went viral on the gram.
Yeah, my boy played for St. John Fisher with Big Cozy, bro. Yeah, so, good kid, good dude, right?
Yeah, great guy, bro. For sure. Sweetest guy that you meet, man. But once that happened, I'm like, whoa, they hit me. They had hit me. So then I hit Coach like, yo, what you doing? I'm still interested. And then for me, like I thought that was the best. That was the best option for me. I had Bluffton too. Bluffton is like south of Ohio, but that was like my 1 and my 2. I had Bethany also. I had a bunch of like smaller D3s out here, but
so I went over our DMs and Instagram. Yeah, and I think what sparked us being you were at St. John Fisher. And me and you knew each other when we were talking more throughout the summer of you getting recruited to go in. And I don't even know if you remember this. You probably don't, but I do. You played on ESPN. ESPN2? ESPN? Against Buffalo?
Yeah, UB, yeah.
Against Buffalo?
Yeah, that was on my birthday.
On your birthday. And didn't you have a pretty good game?
I had like 2 points.
Oh, I thought you had a pretty good game.
I mean, I think I was out there holding my own for a freshman. That didn't really get too much time.
No, for sure.
I did hold my own.
But bro, y'all, I texted AP and I was like, bro, I think the quote was, "I had died to be you." You all on TV and shit. I think that was my quote. And I was like, you hit me back and said something. And then this was my senior year of high school when I was at Shaw. And I was going through, it's not about me right now. But I was going through my grievances of not playing and everything like that. And you were just kind of telling me, and I was sending you voice messages, and I was just telling you how I wanted to be on TV and I wanted to play in college and how I wanted to be like you, stuff like that. And I think, I don't know if you remember this at all, but I think, personally, that's what kind of sparked it. And then I don't know if it's when you got home, and I was, because I don't know if we worked out that much in 2023, but I know for sure when I came back from my freshman year of college, me and you got in the gym, and as my freshman year went on, I think after you, I don't really remember. I don't know what your, what was your take on meeting me? And
I think we got closer when I started helping you with your recruitment.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you had Oakland, you had some other options, and you was asking me. And then, we talked a lot more. I was trying to help you through the whole process. Because I already knew how. And I was trying to get you to Fisher, too. I know. I was trying to put you on with Fisher, too. So
we were still trying to get me to Fisher even after my freshman year.
Yeah. Yeah. So then from there, that's when it took off. So I think I remember we met up at my crib one time, and we was talking for like a few hours, bro. Okay. We was talking for a minute.
I think so. I know I'm somebody that I don't let. I used to have a lot of friends. I don't really got friends no more. And you, bro, y'all AP is in my circle, bro. I got 4 or 5 people, bro. You in that circle, bro. So for me, it was just constantly wanting to be like you, bro. I wanted to have that poise, and I wanted to have that pull up midi. I want to be able to get to the rim and then come, and I couldn't. And then on top of that, you was just a good dude, bro. When every time I would talk to you, you had a name in the city long before I did. But what I'm saying is you didn't use that and be like, oh, I'm bigger than you, I'm better than you, you still, you know what I'm saying? So that I appreciate you, but what I'm saying is more so on your end. I know you kind of like me where you're kind of, you know what I'm saying? So what was that like bringing me, you know what I'm saying? How do you go about something like that?
I think it was really just kindness out of my heart, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to see everybody win. Yeah. Even before a lot of people ask me questions on how to do this, how to do that, and I felt like it was my job to try to give game out. for the people who probably don't know how the processes go, especially if I've been here before. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I didn't really get that guidance. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't really know nothing about that whole recruitment process. I ain't had no big bro telling me, yo, go get on Twitter and do XYZ. That Twitter, like, that was coming from, like.
So how do you think we went from that to the next level of, like, okay, we're really...
I mean, we just stayed in contact, bro. If you stay in contact with somebody consistently enough, I think y'all build a relationship that continue to get stronger and stronger. For sure. You know what I'm saying? That means the more you talk to somebody, the deeper conversations you have, the more...
Hey, y'all, we have had a lot of deep conversations, bro.
Yeah.
This is somebody I go to about, like, anything, bro. Do you want to take this, you want to take... opportunity, because I know we're kind of in the college realm already, but you want to talk about C-Dot?
Yeah,
I know that's kind of like a nerve and everything, but I feel like that is a very implemental part in your story, and I feel like that can speak volumes to some people that are watching this, and me, you know what I'm saying. So, whatever you wanna, I just want to give you that opportunity right now, to talk about. Yeah.
Bro, that do strike a nerve though, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, bro, like that was like a childhood friend, bro. You know, we was always at Cadell hooping. That's all we used to do. I remember when I was in 8th grade. I think I was like 6th or 7th grade, and then he was in high school, and he was getting tick with the varsity squad at Rose. And he'd come back to Cadell and we'd hoop, and he'd be like, yeah, like when you're in high school, they're gonna pick you up full like this. And he'd pick me up full. I'm trying to get fast half, you feel me? Like, we was, bro. Oh, yeah, he'd rip me the whole time, bro. Whole time, bro. AP, but there was a few times I'd get by him, though.
Oh, for real? Because AP put me through the same drill, y'all. He just ripped me. And just ripped me and just ripped me. I'm like, damn, bro. Yeah, hey, I don't know if y'all ever been... I want you to keep talking. But, y'all, I don't know if y'all ever been, like, around somebody that's, like, a year older than you or just played more basketball than you, and it's just, like, you keep trying something, and it's not working, and you be getting teary-eyed, and, like, you just want to walk out the gym. Bro, that's how I was, because I'm like, bro, I'm a freshman in college. Like, come on, I shouldn't be getting ripped. But, y'all, AP is fast, and AP is strong. So, but... it's really just his speed, dog. Like, he put me through the same zero, so I know what he's talking about when he's saying getting ripped. Yeah, so keep talking, though. Because I didn't know C-Dot, but at all. But I know that this is a very near and dear person to you, Key, Vontae. So I want you to I want to give you this opportunity to speak about whatever you want to speak about.
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, he was stand-up guy, bro. And the day he died, right, we was all at gunning, and we was hooping. And we was just talking, bro, about the plan, how we was about to kill, because we was all going into our senior year, and he was saying, like, bro, the city going to be ours. I just got to keep y'all head down and keep going. And obviously, you know, when he died, bro, like, those words stuck with us. You feel me?
Right, for sure.
So the whole time, I'm like, everything I do, obviously, is for, like, me and my family, too, but C-Dot really a part of that, bro, because he was saying, like, y'all got to turn the city up. That's what he said.
Same thing with me and Simon.
You feel me? Like, I went up there. I felt like I turned the city up. Vontae turned the city up. TG, Key, we all turned the city up. You feel me? So it's like,
do you want to talk about that day?
I mean, bro, we was just hooping, bro. Like, we was just hooping, and we was hooping. And then we was leaving. I was taking Key. I think I took Key and Tommy back to the crib. We was 17.
He's a year older than you?
Yeah, like 2 years probably.
So,
2 or 3.
So he was in his senior year, and you were in your junior.
I'm not sure. I don't think so. I don't think so, bro. He might have been like 3 or 4 years older, bro.
Okay, I'm just trying to figure out the time, because from what I remember from what you told me was, and I want you to tell it. I'm sorry. I want you to tell it about the car, and you went somewhere.
So yeah, I mean, basically, like, I took Keith and Tommy to the crib, and then I think Vontae had texted me. He was like, C-Dot got shot, and crazy thing is, like, before that day, I always called him Darius, bro. That's why the only reason I call him C-Dot, bro, because I remember that day I was like, yo, Darius, what's up, bro? He like, bro, they call me C-Dot now. I'm like, I bet I got you. So after that, it's been like C-Dot. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, but he told me, he said, yeah, C-Dot got shot, and I'm like, what, for real? Obviously, like, I ain't believe it for a minute until, like, it was legit. You know what I'm saying? And obviously it hurt, bro. It hurt.
Yeah, bro.
And then I had to turn that pain into work, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had to turn it into something good. You feel me? Because I remember that like that happened on, I don't know, I don't forget the day. It was on the 25th, but I'll forget exactly what day that was. But I was going to the West Virginia. I went to Fairmont State Camp right after that.
Okay.
And like, bro, I was still grieving, bro. Like, I was grieving OD. Like,
that was probably hard to play.
It was hard, but I was killing though, and that was the only reason I was killing, bro. Because it was like, this was C-Dot, bro. I'm trying to get out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro.
And I remember even posting on the gram that day. I said, once you leave the city, you don't come back. And I kind of
this is something
living like that.
Yeah, this is I'm sorry to cut you off, bro, but this is how AP's been living, bro. And this is something that AP's been telling me, like, well, LB, leave the city, don't come back. Like, you come home for spring break, leave, bro. Don't come back to Ohio. Like,
don't come back
he was
for
like,
too long, bro.
He was like, I don't care if you're in, bro. He was like, I don't care if you in Strongsville. I don't care if you in Medina. I don't care if you in Westlake. He was like, I don't care if you know. He said, stay away. He said, move. I'm just like, yeah, I got you, AP. But my goal, my mission, and you know what I'm saying. But yeah, bro, and I didn't know C-Dot. All I know is you be posting them, you be telling me about them. So y'all, bro, long live C-Dot. I don't know him, bro.
Long live C-Dot, man, for real, bro.
But solid dude, bro. Solid dude.
And we gonna keep going. Like even though this hoop stuff not gonna go forever, bro. Like, everything I do is still power through him. Because at the end of the day, he knew the ball was going to stop one day. He just wanted us to be stand-up guys and be somebody that everybody could look up to. You know what I'm saying? We all got our own journey. You feel me?
Bro.
Like, me and all the guys, we all got different journeys. But as we going through this journey that we going through, bro, we all got them in the back of our brain. Like,
for sure.
Keep going.
For sure.
You feel me?
Thanks for talking about that,
yeah,
bro.
For
Thanks
sure.
for opening up about that. So, see, I want to ask you this now because we got some more stuff to cover. Oh, wait, I got to ask you a question. You ready?
Nah, I ain't ready. I don't know what he finna say, yeah.
You ready?
Yeah.
What happened at the RIT freshman year Halloween party at St. John Fisher? What happened, bro? I need to know.
You was talking to CD?
I need to know.
You talked to CD about this? You lying, bro. You talked to CD about that, bro. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, though. That party was lit. That's why I feel like everybody should go to college. You experience what I experienced, bro. I ain't gonna talk too much about it, but all I'm gonna say is, like, you know, Dutty Wine was on there, some real bottom music, you know, and feel me?
Okay,
we was just in there waistline all night. Bro. Enjoying life, bro. Cause that was Halloween too. I remember
that
Halloween
party
on.
At RIT. Bro.
Yeah.
I don't even know what RIT is, but it's RIT.
Yeah, it was low key in the hood out there too, bro.
For real?
We had fun.
Wait, what state?
It was in Rochester.
Okay,
yeah.
For sure.
It's crazy. When I went there, I'm like, damn, I'm about to get out the trenches. I see Rochester number 3 murder rate right behind Cleveland. I'm like, nah.
He's like, nah.
I thought I made it out the hood.
But he went anyway, y'all.
But I was cool though. Where the school was at, the school's it was in Pittsburgh. It was a nice area, bro. It was cool. I was safe.
Okay, for sure. That was good, bro.
But,
so now you done with school.
Yeah.
So we can talk about this a little bit. Oh, okay. So I'm changing gears really quick, but every time I've spoke to you, bro, like even since us both being youngest,
yeah,
and me getting older, where did God come in for you?
God always been there, bro.
But don't answer me like you just tell your own.
Yeah, I mean, God always been there. He always been there. I grew up Christian. My dad always was preaching God to me, and I always put God behind what I was doing. I think recently my relationship with God has not been where I wanted to be at, but I'm in the process. Like I'm understanding of where I'm at with my relationship with God, which I think is the first step for me to, you know, take action on changing it, like better in my relationship with Him. But I've always had a solid relationship with God and my faith. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, to this day, I wouldn't be here where I'm at without God, bro.
Was there like a moment or like a time where you were like, okay, this is why I believe, or this is how I know I believe?
I've always been like, everything happened for a reason, and when I reflect on how everything went and what God has put in my life, I can see exactly what He did. Like, all the pieces are starting to make so much sense. And even though I'm still 22, I still got a lot to prove, got a lot to gain, I got a lot to build. I think even in 10 years, I'm going to look back and be like, I see exactly why he put this person in my life. Exactly. Why he made me go through X, Y, Z. And I feel like my mentality with everything, bro, I've never really been a negative person, bro. Like, I've always seen the positive in everything. So I've never been why God, why me? I'm just like, what's the purpose right now? What is he trying to teach me or show me that I ain't seen yet?
Right.
That's how I look at it.
For sure.
That's how I look at it.
No,
but
thank you for telling me that,
God always been there for me, bro. He always been in the picture. It's just, you waver, bro. There's times where it's stronger than not.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but yeah.
So can we talk? You know, college. So I want to really, really get into this. What was the thing of you being like, because you transfer schools.
Yeah.
You transferred from St. John Fisher's to Keuka College.
Right.
So what was the moment where you were like, yo, bro, I need to get up out of here?
Well, it was my freshman year, bro. It was my freshman year. I didn't play my first game. I don't think I played my second game. Third or fourth game, we was in Virginia, and that's when I got my first chance to enter the first game we played because we were getting smacked. And I got an N1 in like 30 seconds. And then I played a little bit more the next game. Played more next game, and then we was in Virginia. I got a steal, had a lay. Like I played well, and then obviously freshman year is always a roller coaster. It was up and down.
Yeah, of course, mine was too.
I felt like I had deserved a little bit more. Maybe I'm gonna be real. I was definitely delusional, but I felt like I earned it because I worked my ass off and I was in practice battling every day. But this is where everything started to change for real.
Because you went there second year too.
Yeah, I went there my second year. So I had 3 fifth years in front of me, and one of the fifth years in front of me was he was a senior, and basically they ended up becoming ineligible going into the second semester, which means I get an opportunity. And at that point, we wasn't really winning too much games. You feel me? So once we get into the second semester, I started playing a lot more games, and then I'm starting to play a lot better. My confidence is getting better, and I know exactly what I got to do on the court and what my role is. Because I was playing next to an All-American, right. You know what I'm saying? Along other older guys and things like that. So I knew exactly what the point was, and I think the turning point for me was when we played Utica, and I had like 9 points, 8 rebounds, 3 steals. I had some big plays, and I played like 36. Probably not 36. I played like 32 minutes, bro. And that was the first time we had beat them in like 3 years because they was big dog in the conference. So after that, I'm like, bro, I definitely belong. You know what I'm saying? Then I went ahead and had a few more games. We won the chip. So in my head, I was like, man, I'm out of here. Like, we just won the chip. I'm out of here because I'm looking at. I was looking at the next year. I'm like, bro, like we got a sophomore coming. We got a junior coming back, and I already got a feeling that they don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Because they was doing.
And they was telling you I think they was doing you wrong, but didn't they tell you like, yeah, I might have an opportunity to start and boom boom? Because you called me the day you entered the portal.
Yeah, I mean, going into my junior year, they said I had an opportunity to start, but I really wasn't hearing it. Like, obviously, like I had the relationship I had with the coach. Like, he a great guy. Outside of, you know what I'm saying, he a great guy. It's just basketball we didn't see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like there was a history of miscommunication with me and other guys and whatever. I mean, the main goal was for me to go play 2 years and get up out of there because I was chasing D2, D1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But obviously it didn't go like that. But yeah, so going to like my sophomore year, I was battling with like 4 or 5 other guards. And I feel like I was the best guard, bro. And if you look at the stats, my stats was the best that year. But I was still picking and choosing with guys I feel like I shouldn't have been really competing against. You know what I'm saying? So then I'm like, no, I think it's time for me to get out of here. Because I didn't think that it wasn't a good fit for me. You know, I'm a bucket getter. I go. And I needed to be in a system where I had a lot more freedom to play basketball. And I don't really do too much. I'm like catch, shoot, trade, midi,
simple game,
lay,
simple.
One move, go.
Yep, one move, go, put my shoulder into his chest.
I was passing it to the corner. I was passing it to the wing, going to the corner. You know what I'm saying? That's not me, bro.
He was hitting NBA threes, though.
I was. I mean, my sophomore year, I hit my freshman year, I shot like 20% from 3, bro. And then I shot like 36 my second. And I don't think it was my jumper. I think it was just mental, bro. It was confidence,
mental.
Bro.
So you went to Keuka, but before you, football stadium. Football stadium?
What football stadium?
I don't know. There's a football stadium. Something about a football stadium somewhere in your college years. Football stadium? Don't act like you don't know, bro.
I don't know.
Just somebody told me about a football stadium.
Oh, you talking about CD?
Yeah.
Yeah, when he tore his ACL.
At a football stadium.
Nah.
Listen, he told me 2 things. He said RIT Halloween party and football stadium.
Football stadium was probably him just talk about, cause I remember I helped him. I basically I crushed him all the way to his crib the night he tore his ACL, and I gave him one of my pillows for his foot and all of that. We was walking in the middle of the turf back to the dorm.
Okay.
I think that's what it is. If that's wrong, then I apologize, CD. But I think that's what you talk about, because not a lot of stuff happened on that.
Bro, CD, that's a good dude, bro.
Yeah, that's a great guy, bro. Great guy.
I hope me and him were talking. I hope to have him on here.
For sure.
Yeah, bro.
You gotta fly him out, bro.
No, for sure, bro. For sure. So, I tried to get so much dirt on you, bro, and Vontae didn't answer. I hit him, and he answered. He's like, hold up, I got you. He didn't hit me back. And then I was like, CD. He was like, yeah, I don't got no dirt on him. He just perfect. Yeah. I said, dang, bro, why is he so perfect, bro? So tell me how you found Keuka, though. And
they hit me in the portal, bro. I was looking to stay upstate New York. I ain't. I remember Ansbury.
What time?
What time
of the year?
End of March.
Wow, so this was early.
It was end of March. I remember me and CD was on spring break, and no, it was Easter break because we was going to New York City. I was with him in Long Island, and the Coach Scott from Keuka hit me. And I remember he said something, Happy Easter, and I'm like, yo, he said something to me, hey, how you doing? And he sent me film, and he I think you could fit in this. And I showed it to CD. I'm like, bro, it's 8:00 at night, and he got AP on his brain right now. I'm like, bro, this might be the best choice, bro. And the offense just fit. It was 5 out, pass, go, pass, move, back door, flare screen, slips. It was a whole bunch of that. You know what I'm saying? So it was just a good fit for me.
So then, you did 2 years at Keuka.
Yeah, 2 years.
So what was the first year like?
First year was definitely different coming from Fisher in terms of just school culture. It was totally different. At Keuka, they cared. At Fisher, they didn't care, bro. We won a chip, and I feel like people they didn't care. You know what I'm saying? Junior year, we was bad, bro. We had the pieces. We needed.
Couldn't really.
Everybody got hurt.
Get them together.
Everybody got hurt. We had Chase Welch, ACL. My boy DB. DB hurt his ankle. So, we couldn't have a full roster that Coach had planned that whole year, bro. We had Ty Green. He had too many concussions, so he couldn't play. Right. We was a solid squad. He brought in 5 transfers. You know what I'm saying? He brought in 5, 6 transfers. So we was solid, bro. But injuries hurt us. So we didn't make the playoffs. We was tied for the 8th. I think you had to make it. You had to be number 8. And we was tied for 8. And the team that outbeat us, they just beat a higher seed earlier in the year. So that's how I had went. And then my second year, this past year, bro, we brought in some guys. We got a new coach. Yeah. And played alongside Lamar Lovelace. Straight, you bucket. You would love him, bro.
I love that dude. Yeah. I watched him play.
He from Rochester, though, bro. And I feel like Rochester and Cleveland, it's the same, bro. It's the same mentality. It's the same dogs that come up out of there. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta connect me.
But
you definitely gotta connect me there.
The difference is Cleveland just bigger.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cleveland's just bigger than Rochester, but
you gotta connect me with them.
Yeah, I got you. And then but yeah, and then, we went on and had a really good year.
So all conference honorable mention?
Yeah, I believe. I think so.
Where's your hat?
NCAA hat.
Can I see it?
I'm gonna show y'all a little something, man.
Yeah, y'all.
Everybody.
I don't know if y'all can see this.
Everybody can't touch one of those, y'all.
2026 D3 Men's Basketball Championship. There's the hat right there. Shoot, hopefully I'm wearing one of these. So.
Yeah, go get you one, man.
But so that was for the conference championship.
Nah, this was for us going to the tourney. This was for this was for us going to the tourney. Depending on the conference in D3, bro, they don't really give you that much gear, bro. We got a shirt, I got a net, and a trophy. That was about it. They didn't give us no hats or none of that. But once you get to the tourney, they give you a whole bunch of stuff. They give you a little medallion. They give you shirts. The hat, had to get the hat, and Yeah, bro, you get treatment, bro. They pay for everything. They pay for your hotel. They pay for your food.
And y'all, what's his name?
Trinity, what?
Lovelace?
Yeah, Lovelace,
Lamar Lovelace.
Yeah, they call him Nuki though. They call him Nuki.
Okay.
Which is like some like that's like
but like don't get it twisted, y'all. Like AP was a huge part of them getting there. Like he wasn't just he was a huge part of them getting to the tournament.
Yeah.
So, what was that like? Cause you were playing pretty well, bro. I tuned into the games, but you dealt with an injury this past year too with your ankle.
Yeah,
Start with your ankle.
Ankles, bro. I was rolling my ankle a lot, bro. That's because I wasn't doing the band exercises I should have been doing. But yeah, beginning of the year I was dealing with ankle, but when I got throughout the season, I was solid. I dealt with a concussion through the season too. I think you remember that. Yeah, I do remember that. That was whack. I think I would have scored 1,000 if it weren't for that. For real.
How far were you off?
Like 60 points. Bro.
No.
Yeah, it was the same in high school though. Same in high school. It's crazy. It's crazy, but
60 points off is crazy, bro.
But yeah, I mean, it was like, bro, we was just a good team. You know what I'm saying? Like we was just better than a lot of teams, bro. And
I could tell.
Everybody doubted us though. That was the thing. They doubted us, and we wanted it more. That's really where that's what it came down to. Mm-hmm. And then we also we had the pieces, bro. Like we had our guy. We had a second guy that can make shots, which was me. Then we had guys that come off the bench that was good, and we had two good big men. You know what I'm saying? And we
had a bunch of solid people.
Yeah, we was solid, bro. Like our first seven was good.
So let's talk about that in terms of like, because after you won the tourney, or no, after you won the conference championship, you called me that night or you called me that morning?
You called me that, bro. I was too teed. I ain't gonna lie.
But you called me, and basically the thing that he was saying to me, y'all, was like, LP, like, yo, you work for this thing. You work so hard, and you work so hard, and you finally get there and you achieve it. And then it's over.
Yeah.
And it's like, that wasn't even what I expected it to be.
It's underwhelming, bro. That's what it is. Because
you get that feeling like, oh my gosh, I just won the conference and everybody got it. I finally got there. And then it's like 2 days go by.
Yeah.
A day go by. And it's like,
what's next?
You want to be back there.
That Monday we had to go straight to practice. So it was like, bro. I mean, honestly, bro, we was on our high horse for a minute, bro. We was on our high horse until we got on that bus to go to Connecticut to play Trinity.
And then y'all won that game too.
Nah, we lost that game, bro. That was the number one team in the country, but we was up like 12. We was up 12 at half.
I watched this game.
Yeah, we was up 12 at half.
So the conference tournament was for you to win the conference tournament and then to go on to the tourney too?
Yeah.
Okay,
you got to make it out your league first. You make it out your league, then you go and play
NCAA. Okay.
Wow. Yeah, same thing with D1.
Wow, bro. Yeah. That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, bro.
But that talk to me about that high, and then like, not the crash, but like
it was, bro. Process. I think it's overwhelming because I've been asking some people.
Overwhelming or underwhelming?
Underwhelming, my fault. It was underwhelming. Like obviously, you win the chip, you feel real good. You know what I'm saying? You up here, but then 1 day, 2 days later, you like right here, and it's like, damn. Like I worked mad hard to get this thing, and I got the thing. And now I don't feel how I thought I was. Because, you know, like we say, oh, once I get $1 million, I'm going to be happy forever. Or if I close this deal, I'm going to be happy forever.
Hold on, bro. You're not from New York, bro. Don't try to New York.
But yo, I ain't going to lie. I've been in New York for 4 years, bro. Like, the lingo, the way they talk is rubbed off on me.
Oh, my gosh, I don't like it,
But then it's weird, though, because when I get here, my language start changing a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I heard somebody say something today. They said, oh, I forgot what they said, bro, but I'm like, that's some Cleveland slang, bro. And I'm like, I ain't heard that in a minute.
Forever. You're not from New York, bro.
Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, it's like once you get $1 million. Once you get that goal, once you get that $1 million, once you get that win, once you get that trophy, it's like, damn, what's next? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And you sit there for a minute and it's like, you don't know what to do. So like for me, it was like, all right, damn, like we just won the chip. And like it wore off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, and it was like, because you have this thought of, all right, when I get this, I'm going to feel like this.
And it's going to sustain for
Yes. And then when it doesn't, you like, damn, I thought I was going to feel way better than this. And you got, honestly, bro, it's tough. It's tough because then you got to figure out the next thing because then you basically chasing the next not talking about drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. But we talking about the next high. You know, the next high of winning, of accomplishing a goal. And it's the next one. It's the next one. It's the next one.
We can find that in a bunch of different ways.
Tough,
but that's the. I think that's one of the problems is you saying don't. But like that's a real thing. Like it's bro, real. Like dog. Some people wake up every day and chase the next high, chase the next. Like we got to change what we chasing, in my opinion. But so you won, and then y'all lost.
Right.
So then. Because when, like, for 3 years, bro, you were like, I'm going pro. And I still think if it was like, I ain't going to move, I think you could be somewhere in August. But what I'm saying is, like, what was the mindset shift of, like, I don't want that dream that I've been chasing since you were like 10.
It happened this past summer, bro, because I got into real estate. I got into real estate, and the things that real estate was showing me was because the main goal for me always been to build generational wealth. You know what I'm saying? And it didn't matter what that was. And all my life has been, I'm gonna get this money by basketball. Yeah. So basically, God opened up another way for me to make money. I don't want to say make it faster, but like, bro, the money that you make in real estate, bro, is like me going overseas and trying to, like, how I looked at it. I looked at it as two baskets. It's like, all right, I got basketball, I got real estate. I go overseas, I'm probably making $2,000, every 2 months, maybe if that. But then I could be putting all my energy into real estate, making 20, 30K a check. You know what I'm saying? And it was getting to the point where I was making a couple dollars and I was able to take care of my moms. I was able to take care of myself. And it's like, bro, if I went as hard as I do with basketball with this, where I'm going to be at in 2 years. You know what I'm saying? And even in the summer, I was real estate was getting a lot of my time. I was studying for my course. I was working, and I wasn't really in the gym. So I had to have a talk with myself. I'm like, bro, if I'm really trying to go pro like I say I do, why I'm not in the gym 3-4 times a day? Because realistically, I had access to it, bro. I had access to the gym in PA. I know you did. You feel me? But work was on the forefront. Work was in the front. And I'm just like, you not working like a pro right now. Because all my life, I feel like I've been working like a pro. 3, 4, 5, 6 workouts a day. 6, 7, 6, 7. You know what I'm saying? And that was when I'm like, bro, how I'm expecting to go pro and have a good season if I'm not in the gym? So that's kind of where it changed a little bit. So I'm like, all right, maybe I got to, like, I'm going to still stay in the gym because I still want to be good. But I think real estate is what's really going to get me where I want to go. And it's going to give me that generational wealth. And as I started putting more time in that, I started reaping the benefits. And I started being able to take care of my moms. You know what I'm saying? And once you can do that, it's like, bro, why wouldn't you just keep going and chase for the stars for that? Right. You feel me? Right. So, yeah, that's kind of where it all changed. And it was one of my fears when I started doing real estate too, because I started doing it my sophomore year. Yeah. My sophomore year of college, I started doing it. And one of my biggest fears is like, damn, I might start getting some money and like I might put basketball, I might go to back. Because and realistically, like, I love basketball, but I also didn't want to go work no 9 to 5, and I ain't never want to work for nobody. So I'm like, if I'm going to get paid to hoop, what they gonna say? Like, you can't tell me nothing. I'm getting paid to put the ball in the hoop. That sounds like the best job in the world to me, bro. Yeah. That's why that was the main goal until I started making some money doing something else. You feel me? Right. And then it's like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not working for nobody. That was the goal. I ain't want to work. I ain't want to work for nobody. I'm working for me. Right. And my family. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's what changed it, bro.
So now you got your bachelor's degree in
marketing.
Yeah. So it's kind of in the same type of realm.
Yeah, for sure.
So we got through. So you want to talk about what's next for you, or you want to?
Bro. Whatever you want to talk about, bro.
I just kind of want to go into like I kind of want to talk about like some lessons you learned from the game, and kind of some stuff that me and you have talked about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Stuff that me and you have talked about, like stuff like that.
The game taught me everything I know, bro. Even when it come into business, you know, it taught me patience. It taught me not to compare yourself to the next man, because your journey is going to be different. It taught me how to communicate.
That's one thing that you've always told me is like, you tell me what you tell me all the time. What you be telling me? You be like,
I'll tell you a lot, bro. I be forgetting. I tell you a lot, gang.
You be like, LP, like, dog, your journey different, bro. Like, you just gotta stay the course,
Yeah,
bro.
stay the
like,
course. Everybody's journey different, bro.
Just
So I was even
fighting,
telling somebody
working.
yesterday. They asked me. They was like, if you can go back and change something like 5-6 years ago, what'd you change? And I'd be like, I was like, I would have changed my use of social media, bro. Cause going into that junior year, that's when everybody getting them offers from D1s, and I was hurt. So I was hurt, bro. I was in my room sitting there doing Bulgarian squats on my left leg all day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm seeing everybody getting these D1s. That was the goal. And I was like, I'd be in the room crying, bro. Like, mad, furious, because I know I'm better than him. You know what I'm saying? But I didn't know what he had on. I didn't know what that kid that got that offer had that I didn't in terms of connections. You feel me? So it was me comparing myself to other people. And I don't want to say, I'm not going to say it put me in a depression, but it definitely made me sad, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To know, like, this is what other people was doing. You feel me? So, I definitely would have just been like, yeah, stay off social media. So you can't really compare a lot.
Stay off or get
I would have
like,
I was young, bro. I didn't know no
Oh, you saying stay off of it to like.
Instead of, in terms of comparing, bro, don't compare.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what basketball taught me.
You wish you would have used it more to get more connections?
Nah. I mean, I was doing it. I was doing everything. I was trying to do everything I could. But I think that in terms of comparing myself to other people's journey, other kids getting these offers, I shouldn't have been doing that. Because I think it was just hurting how I was thinking, my thought process. You feel me? But back to what I've learned from basketball, that's one of those things. You can't compare my journey to yours. You can't compare yours to the next man. So that's kind of like the biggest things. Even with business, bro, everything take a minute. You know what I'm saying? Once you get into something new, you suck. You ain't make every shot when you first started.
Nope.
But when you showed up every single day, what was you doing? You was getting better. You was making more shots. You was being able to do more things.
Yeah.
And I think it's the same thing with life, bro. You show up every day, and you do something. You show up every day. You do the same thing every day, bro. You gonna get real good at it.
No, for sure. Facts. Okay, so we're about to get up out of here, y'all. But your last post when you were like, okay, I'm done. I'm putting the ball down.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that, and then talk to me about anything that you want to say right now, today, in May. AP22, just graduated. What do you want to say to the youngins in our city?
So the post, if y'all probably, I don't know if y'all follow me on the gram, but the post was more so me just giving thanks to the ball, because I'm putting the ball away. And I was saying, like, where I come from, a lot of people, they dead or in jail. And I followed the path of the basketball. And the basketball opened up a whole bunch of, it opened up every box that it could have for me, which changed my whole perspective, the way I thought, the way I move, the way I talk, and how I think. It changed everything for me. And I just really wanted everybody to know, like, no matter where you come from, like, people say, oh, I'm a product of my environment, and they try to give themselves an excuse for them being how they being, but we not meant to be the same way forever. That's why we change. Our bodies grow, our brain
constantly
grow.
Evolving.
We constantly changing, but some people don't strive to constantly change and evolve and learn and grow. So my biggest thing is, like, you have to be hungry. You have to be hungry for knowledge. You know what I'm saying? And in the back of your head, you got to know that nothing can really stop you but you. Like, your circumstances could be tough, but what's stopping you from doing X, Y, Z? It's nothing. It's nothing stopping you. It might be some things in the way.
The only thing that's stopping you is you.
The only thing that's stopping you is you, bro. And it's mental. It's mental, because our mentality is everything. Mm-hmm. And what I've learned, bro, just being from Cleveland, a lot of people's brains is in a box, bro. They don't think outside the box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's where we come from. And I was trying to tell you the same thing, bro. Like,
and it took me being this knee
for me
to really sit with myself and figure that out.
Yeah.
We're going to get to that down the road, y'all. You know what I'm saying? More about me later.
Nah, bro. Like, you 16, 15, 14, 13, you hearing this, just know that can't nobody stop you but you. And at the end of the day, if you put the work in, you give your faith to God, bro, and you just work hard. You just work hard, bro. The pieces is going to fall. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to make sure that you maximizing the positive things that you put into your brain, you put into your body, and that you putting out to the world, because it all come back. Whatever seeds you plant is going to grow. If you plant a bad seed, it's going to
water.
Feel me? If you plant a bad seed, it's going to be a bad tree. But if you plant a good seed, it's gonna be a real good, strong tree. Mm-hmm. So that's really like my biggest advice, man. Just stay you, keep looking at ways to grow and be a better person, and for me,
man,
can't nobody stop you.
So y'all, we about to get out of here, but look, before we go, I gotta personally thank you, bro.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you, cause listen, y'all,
always.
This is, I would not have wanted to start bringing guests on any other way other than starting with AP. Like I said, y'all, he's a great basketball player, even better dude. Bro, thank you just for being you.
No problem.
Thank you for
always.
Thank you for helping me. Thank you for continually being in my corner.
Mm-hmm.
No matter you know what I face. You know what I'm facing right now. Thank you for always being in my corner, bro, and always giving me, because you know what I'm saying. We need unity. We need more unity, and thank you, bro. From the bottom of my heart, bro. I appreciate you, bro. I love you, bro. Thank you so much, y'all.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Thank you, bro.
No problem.
I appreciate you,
sure.
y'all. So this is episode 2. We're about to get out of here, dog. To the next time, bro. Hopefully this story echoes, and we just gonna keep going, bro. Thank y'all. Eastside Echoes podcast out.
Peace.